What? Earl?
Bobby? Hogan?
Oh, yeah. Let me guess. Hulk Hogan told you to come in here and grab my world title, right?
Right.
To hang it up for the ladder match that RVD wanted to have with me, right?
Right.
RVD had to pick the stipulation because Hogan said whoever wins the match gets to pick the stipulation, or whoever wins gets to do this or gets to do that. What do I get to do? I get to do nothing. I'm the world champion. Where's Hogan? He sent you in here. Right. Why couldn't he come in and get it?
I don't know.
Yeah. Well, here it is, Earl. Here it is. Tell Hogan that you got it. Now go hang it up, because I'm getting it back real soon. And you can tell Hulk Hogan that. And you can tell RVD that. Now get the hell out of here. Get out of here!
All great and honorable actions are accompanied with great difficulty. And both must be enterprised and overcome with admirable courage. Man in his quest for knowledge and progress is determined and cannot be deterred.
The only thing we have to fear is fear itself.
We choose to do the other thing, not because they are easy, but because they are hard. Because that goal will serve to organize and measure the best of our energies and skill.
Tear down this wall. Tear down this wall.
Because that challenge is one that we're willing to accept, one we are unwilling to postpone, and one we intend to win.
Fear cannot be without some hope, nor hope without some fear. I would rather lose in a cause that will someday win than win in a cause that will someday lose. We'll revive and we'll prosper. So first of all, let me assert my firm belief that the only thing we have to fear is fear itself.
That challenge is one that we're willing to accept, one we are unwilling to postpone, and one we intend to win.
And now, TNA Wrestling and Direct Auto Insurance present Sacrifice.
Live from Orlando, Florida, World Heavyweight Champion Bobby Roode defends his title against the challenge of RVD. It's Roode versus Van Dam in a ladder match for the gold. And it's tonight at Sacrifice. And what a great way to get Sacrifice rolling. Title match right out of the gate. World Tag Team Championship at stake.
The following contest scheduled for one fall is for the World Tag Team Championship. Introducing first the team of Kazarian and Christopher Daniels.
Well, I think it's safe to say that it's been a very eventful few days for the challengers, Christopher Daniels and Kazarian. It all started this past Thursday on Impact Wrestling with the reveal of the photos involving AJ Styles and our TNA president, Dixie Carter.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy. I mean, I don't envy the position that AJ Styles is in. Thanks to that man right there, Rick Kazarian. I mean, bad situation, which I think the plot's going to thicken weeks coming on Impact Wrestling.
And their opponents, the World Tag Team Champions, Magnus, and the Samoan Submission Machine, Samoa Joe!
I know I speak for you, Taz, because we have been so impressed with this tag team, the reigning title holders, the Samoan Submission Machine, Samoa Joe, his partner Magnus. You said right from the outset, these guys are going to click, and click they have.
Yeah, there's just something about the chemistry between Samoa Joe and Magnus, which is why I think they are just been doing a great job as the World Tag Team Champions. They've been retaining them. There's just something about them. They just work. They just work as a unit. But they got a tough test ahead of them in the challenges of Daniels and Kazarian because of that long-time friendship and relationship between Daniels and Callis.
You have to wonder if focus may be an issue for the challengers. After what they went through Thursday on Impact Wrestling, the reveal of the photos, all the time, all the concentration that they've been spending on AJ Styles. How about that level of concentration and that focus for Christopher Daniels and Kazarian?
I slightly disagree with you, Mike. I mean, I don't think there was any distraction for Daniels and Kazarian. They're the ones who started this whole thing with AJ. They're the one who's got this whole expose going on with these photos. But I'm sure we'll get into that more as the week progresses.
So maybe it's something that they're going to feed off of.
Could be, definitely could be. Right now, they better deal with, Daniels has got to deal with the much larger Magnus. But since Magnus has become one half of the World Tag Team Champions, as if this guy's confidence wasn't at an all-time high as it is, he's even more confident now in Magnus.
Have to recall that it was Hulk Hogan who overlooked Daniels and Kazarian back on Open Fight Night. But they took the fight right to the champs. The attack on Samoa Joe and Magnus, they made a statement, and they move into the title shot.
Right now, you see Magnus has control of the arm of Chris Daniels, but you got to watch Daniels, very quick athlete, a smart strategy in the early goings of this World Tag Team title match by Magnus to ground Christopher Daniels.
I guess it's what you would expect from Magnus, more of a ground-based offense. And so far, taking it right to Daniels off the shoulder block and a power up and slam down, mid-ring slam by one half of the champ.
See, Mike, that's the difference in Magnus from a year ago to today. He didn't rush into those two full body slams. He took his time, he paced himself. It worked up until this part right here. Now you see Daniels has control of Magnus.
Quick turnaround.
Oh, wow, what a shot.
In terms of the offense, but Magnus going to try and counter that. Fights out of the corner. Series of the European uppercuts answered with the side headlock by Daniels.
Look at the speed here built up by these men. And there's that power we chatted about here a moment ago. What's Magnus going to do with Daniels? Watch out, man. Oh, look at that. Wow.
I was going to say whatever he wants to, and that's exactly what he did. How about the quick move, taking him up for the high vertical and powering him down with the suplex?
Yeah, Magnus is a thoroughbred, to say the least. And now you see Daniels getting pinballed, I should say, and just getting dropped. Smart right there. Magnus, one half of the World Tag Team Champs, brings one of the challenges to his corner. Now tags in the very rough and tumble Samoa Joe, who can do a load of damage to someone. Look at this.
How about the strikes from Joe? Initially, the short rights, and then the rights and the lefts in the corner. Face wash.
Wow, love that, love that. That just sends a message right to your opponent. I don't respect you, I don't like you, and I'm gonna hurt you. But Kazarian, again, realized that his partner was in dire straits and got him out of the way.
Assist by Kazarian upsets Samoa Joe as he was really taking the offense to Christopher Daniels, who turns things over to his partner.
I don't think Kazarian wanted to come in at that point in the match, but
slight hesitation.
Joe figured, I'll come get you. Oh my God, talking about coming to get him. A roaring, running back elbow by the Samoan submission machine.
The quick tags, back and forth from the champs. It's what we've seen from them ever since they formed this tag team several months ago.
Look at that.
Watch the backsplash. 300-pounder with authority. All of his weight drops down. Magnus goes for the pin attempt on Kazarian, but Kaz able to power out before the 3.
Well, you see how fast the tag team champions, they put together 2 misdirection moves, and they both hit with complete accuracy on Kazarian.
More power from Magnus with the big back body drop. Cheap shot from outside, courtesy of Daniels.
Very effective, but no. Here comes Magnus, though. I thought that was going to slow down Magnus, but it didn't.
That'll slow you down in a hurry.
Oh!
And then the leg drop by Kazarian while Daniels was preventing any movement from Magnus.
Look at this, Mike. Look at him pounding.
Series of rights from Kazarian, then the bad mouth, physically and verbally berating Magnus, and now turns things over, does Kazarian to Daniels.
Look at Daniels there seemed like he's trying to piss off Samoa Joe, to bait him into the ring. Daniels smart tags in his partner before he drops that elbow. Look at that, talk about dropping something. Well-placed leg drop.
Leg drop leads to another pin attempt and another 2 count for the challengers. Joe in, and Joe upset with the referee, senior official Earl Hebner. Not happy with Hebner not catching the double team earlier from the challengers that has turned this match in their favor.
Well, that's when you have 2 veterans in Daniels and Kazarian. They know how to cut the ring in half. They know how to eat up that time for their team. Look at that. And again, that friendship, that bond.
Watch this, another pin attempt by Kazarian.
Mike, they're just able to just, it's like kind of like the Rockettes, that chemistry they have, and in sync, you know what I mean? I know I'm showing my age with the Rockettes, but
or in sync.
Or in sync, yeah, that's true. Show my age again. But what I'm trying to say is how in sync they are with their maneuvers, you know, the timing, how succinct they are with their moves, and that's what's impressive, as we see here from Daniels and Kazarian.
Daniels getting under the skin of Samoa Joe, and Joe's conversation with Hebner enables Daniels and Kazarian to continue the double team tactics. You notice during these double teams, also when the referee's on the spot, Daniels goes for the pin. They do anything within their power to exploit that 5 count from the referee. They're going to milk that.
No, you're exactly right, Mike. I mean, like it or not, that's what you have to do. When there is that opening, you have to seize that opportunity. If the referee is trying to get Samoa Joe out of the ring, just bring more offense. What if it's oh, look at that, Mike. Look who's here.
Joseph Park, I guess, not heeding the advice of his brother Abyss from this past Thursday, when Abyss said, do not get involved, do not come to our Sacrifice Wrestling pay-per-view.
Well, Joseph Park wants to get a closer look at what's going on here, and I guess he bought himself a ticket. Now you see, look at this here. Oh, man. Just a sharp, straight kick right from Kazarian, and a round kick to the upper back of Magnus.